Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Engage junglers, it's tanks in the top lane, and then you have two kind of different styles of bot lane. I do think Lucian and Nami kind of are forced to push the base a little bit more. We'll see if TL can kind of try to get priority early on the bot side, try to play towards Dragon, allow them to be able to knock down that dragon here early on. Yon had a lot more farm, but his base was delayed for a long time. He can actually set up a potential threatened dive as well. Vi, you can see, is wrapping around again.
The closer's going for it. There's the ult that he was looking for. Yon blasting on down. Double with a follow-up. First blood into the ADC's pocket. Core JJ still alive, looking to see if he can finish someone off as the unstoppable onslaught comes from Summit way downtown. It's the trade of the entirety of the bot lane of 100 Thieves.
And I just like how Sign was actually cheating down. He walks down river, he walks to here, he just waits there, and then if something breaks out, he can come up. But
so Team Liquid really operating on that what we can threaten you with being powerful, but a threat coming down from the bot lane. Flows are going on to Core JJ before ulting on the opposite. Yon goes down. Core JJ attempts to disengage.
Oh, and power strike for both their bot laners, so they're happy to fight this, and it's going to be a scrap here.
Teleport coming in from both sides. Pyosha going into the back line. They get multiple locks up, so they take Closer down. 100 Thieves dodging out. Tenacity keeping himself on the river side. Taking that distance so that we can collapse upon the objective, meaning the second Rift Herald in the game for Team Liquid, the first having been dropped down mid.
Gonna get towards those 2-3 items to really start being powerful. Victor's pretty much good to go as soon as you get your first up. Both Bjergsen and Tenacity have it available. You can see Summit, Harry do not have their TPs. He knows that this is no longer his side of the map. You can tell everyone is coming up there. Some of the vision got cleared from the river, so he's not going to be able to hold there. Willing to give it up just yet.
You can see Summit trying to make that face at them in front of the rest of the team. Harry revolving around the entirety of the pit to look for the opening, standing on top of this blast cone, but 100 Thieves are still in full vicinity. Looking onto Harry, double lift on top of him, almost goes down, finally eliminated. Pyosha into stasis in the middle of the fight. A polymorph onto Summit is not enough to keep him down. Team Liquid continues into pursuit. Tenacity finding his buddy and Bucio under the tower, but it's not enough. They don't have Closer, they don't have Double Lift, and Team Liquid zone them out and make their way back over towards Riverside.
Yeah, double area by Harry, and so they send people over, they spot him with the laser, and then Double Lift just goes straight in. Bjergsen gonna go down again, but I mean, Double Lift went straight in, but
play with. They want to get some poke down to get Harry to get the heck out of there, so they polymorph him and instead set their sights on the Summit. They know they can't burn him down, but try to get the attention of Harry now, who sets his eyes on to Tenacity.
From the team, thought he kind of had enough coverage with the wards in the area, but he goes down, and then I just love this. Harry is gonna move up into this blue buff area.
No access for 100 Thieves to who they wanted to get to, and in the end right now, it's them trying to find access to somebody, which right now happens to be Pyosha. They get the kill. Teleport called upon by Summit, but they cannot get a trade.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh. Teleport over towards the top side from Harry, so he gets on now. Now Summit trying to join for JJ into the river. Luckily has a cone to get out.
Harry is ridiculously strong at this point. He's already got his death cap, 3 items complete, so he's ready to go, and they want to keep pushing the pace. Don't buy time for Double Lift, and Bjergsen actually finished their 3rd item.
Yeah, and we keep looking at Harry and Summit and the way that they're able to draw so much from 100 Thieves, now collapsing upon Tenacity, who has to get out of there. Locked on Vi goes for it. Tenacity blasted on down. Bucio low as well. Harry wants to dash on forward, and Double Lift is over in the jungle side to just keep himself separated from the majority of the damage, but you know that Pyosha is nearby, and 100 Thieves consistently just push back from this tier 2, which is the ultimate objective for Team Liquid, while they're
looking to close out a 2-0 weekend.
And off of the good play they've had thus far between myself and 100 Thieves, because, that's what these team fights need from the big old tanks angle. It's the most fun part, right? But seriously, though, Team Liquid going for the same style play around this second Baron compared to the first. They don't have to have the direct kill onto the members of 100 Thieves unless you do want to try and turn it. Closer, the subject of all of the action, attempted Aqua Prison, but Closer so close to death after that wild growth even.
And
Pyosha, though, getting to the rest of his team, had to flash to get out of there. Summit also now executing his own flash to get to the rest, but now with him in the pocket of the grave, with his passive activated, Team Liquid have nothing else to hide behind. Want to create that space so they can finish off this objective and deny the soul for Team Liquid.
Exactly, and that's an objective bounty as well. This game feels very close. An objective bounty at this position is amazing for 100 Thieves, and now they just need to get back here, stop the Baron take, It is Summit playing bodyguard, but Harry is threatening the flank.
And Tenacity still doing the work of trying to absorb it as much as possible. Harry on this ward wants to hop on over, but is seen by the rest of the team. Team Liquid still committing to the Baron burn down thus far. Pioshik takes a little bit of a slap of damage directly into the pit, and Harry's trying to go for it. Summit collapsing upon them as well. Tenacity, really empowered by the utility of the team, gets to the backline, but Core taking a nice slice from that double lift damage. We're seeing the same thing where the carries, all the squishies are so low, and they can't stand strong enough behind their tank to dish that damage back to 100 Thieves. So they tried to go for the wave to do some work. Summit now dead and into panic mode. Double Lift going for the members. Steps back from the Aqua Prison. Just forward for Yan. Stasis, he goes after getting the kill on the Core JJ. And Pioshik soon to fall. Coming back from the GA. But Harry, will he give his life with the rest of the team? 100 Thieves says, I think so. We are a go on the enemy mid laner. Yandale between.
So Harry and Yan, these guys can't really commit, and this time Harry goes in very early, and he was chunked down so low so quickly that he's going to be in this area. But they are just moving up towards top lane. There's not really any minions right now for TL.
In the earlier half of the fights where it doesn't really quite finish anyone off. So who are you relying upon to get those executing blows against 100 Thieves, who even right now you can see they're always positioning themselves to have either Double Lift or Bjergsen in the position to do so. Team Liquid looking for it all. The bio ultimate and the response stunned up and into stasis. Harry trying to survive all he can here before he goes down. Shut down with a double kill for Bjergsen. Flashes galore as the follow-up is good. Core JJ separated from the rest of the team. Don't even need Tenacity there to do the work that Closer and Double Lift can put in. You get the flash from the Nami and you put her into a useless situation on this map. Team Liquid losing multiple in this fight. Closer says, please, I'm a pescatarian and I really want this fish and I got it. So Closer nice and full in the belly right now as the rest of the team putting in that work in the mid lane. Look, they say, Summit, you used to stand so strong against us. Look what happens to your HP now. Look what we can do to Yan when you don't have this big tank in front of him. We can leave the tank for the last person alive because we're 100 Thieves and we've been turning this around, taking the inhibitor and pushing upon this base.
Yeah, they're going to close this one out. Summit looking for one more fight.
Find it into dead zombie zone. Hey, it's homage to what, you know, the Chemtech drink used to be. He's just really putting himself in that position. We do have Harry and Pioshik here being the last ones to stand against 100 Thieves. Pioshik going in for a swing a cyclone around. GA pops. Harry going in with a chain lash. But Tenacity, look! Barely any HP, but it doesn't matter. 100 Thieves still coming out on top and pushing Pioshik away.
I think 100 Thieves might not be able to end anymore, though. They've fought so much. We'll see. I mean, Yan is spawning. They definitely can go for it. Bjergsen is going to kill this tower in a couple autos.
Yan and Core JJ, it's all on you. Closer is low enough, but there's no ultimate for Yan. There's just a Nexus scanning for 100 Thieves.
Lasers half his health.
Looking to snap this back. Their 5-game loss streak here with a victory.
Yeah, 100 Thieves avoiding the 5 straight losses. They do get a big win here against TL.